It's the family.
Hey, it's T-Boogie.
G.com.
I don't know what y'all doing this morning. I don't know what y'all doing. And Chill Will, we are back with you, episode 192. Let's
family.
We got a lot to talk about. Let's jump straight into it. Gene, I saw you in your white linens. You are blessing the summer. The summer kicked off at man. Why you didn't tell me you was going to Ember, man, down in Orlando? Smoking cigars, man.
Listen, I thought that you guys. Well, first of all, Boog weren't coming, but chill. I thought that you knew simply because you be in the know like that.
I heard about
and
that.
It was.
I didn't know that event was as big as it was because I would have
Yeah.
dropped into smoking.
It was my first time ever going, and I really.
Did you keep that, Gene?
What they
Chill
said?
If he had known it was going to be that big of an event, he definitely would have been there. So what he's saying, Gene, is he don't do small time shit. You just know I don't do shit all together. But Chill just said he don't do small time shit.
I didn't.
You make a valid point, Boo.
You see how people be coming in all messy.
I'm tired of the shade. I am tired of the shade. I will share this tree with you, my nigga. Okay.
Hey,
Continue.
Chill.
Continue. Tell us about the Cigar Fest at Ember.
Okay, so it was my first. Yeah, it was my first time. Shout out to Jade Events, and his whole team and what they put together down there. Again, it was my first time. Like the age range was definitely like 35 and up. Straight adults, straight adults. You had, man, I saw some of the flyest brims, like brim, the hats, and ladies had on fly brims as well, Boog. So you would have fit right in. You could have thrown a white tank top, white brim with a feather in the cap. Came out there with your reefer.
Did they?
No, it was cigars.
You do them funny cigars.
I do them funny cigars.
Jamaica, yeah. Okay. You repping the coast.
But this is not about me. Listen, all up and down my timeline, a lot of the people that I knew from Jacksonville and some from Orlando, everybody was there. I was like, look at Gene. You was on everybody's feed.
Yeah. Shout out to Cool P. I saw Cool P.
Oh, yeah, Cool P. Yeah, Cool P
was
there. Yeah, Duval was definitely there.
Duval was there.
I think next year, I think we ought to make. I think this year we should start making conscious efforts as the family to attend some of these events. What do you think?
I agree with you. I'm tired of being yelled at, so I'm on it. I'm serious. I'm on it.
Before we go further, Boog, I'm not finna yell at you, but is that a bunny behind you? Hey man, look here. Easter is.
Wait, is that still Easter? Is that still Easter? Wait, what is that? Is that a surfboard?
What is that? What's that behind you?
That is a surfboard.
Is an Easter bunny. That is an Easter bunny. It is. It is.
She got
Ruby.
Money sitting at the table.
Oh, chill.
Are you packing up?
This ain't good.
Packing it up?
Yes.
Chill, this ain't good.
What is all of this?
This ain't good.
Bull.
That's a cry for help. That's a cry for help. That's a cry for help.
What is all of that?
That's a cry for help, man. That you wrong for that. Boog.
Boog got freaking
are you
bunnies.
Hey, Boog, I'm gonna just ask you this. Boog, I'm just ask you this because we family. Are you on that shit? Boog, are you on that shit? Cause we could talk, man. We could talk. We could talk. You don't have to be on it.
No, listen. Like Chill just said, he was like, "Are those life-size bunnies?" Yes, they are as big as my grandchildren who love it.
I just noticed that.
I just noticed that.
I just noticed that.
What? That they're big?
Yeah, Gene,
chill.
These things ain't small. These things are huge.
Chill. That's a cry for help, man.
But what do you even buy stuff like that? Like, what is
Michael? They sent me a coupon.
Oh my!
Listen, the fact that
I earned free money, and then I went back and bought the second one. See how they get you?
Okay, all right. Yeah.
Wait. So because they sent you a coupon, you felt the need to get life-size bunny rabbit.
Bro, who else has them? I don't know nobody else with them.
I don't know nobody with it either, other than Disney.
No,
Disney,
right?
Universal.
Right. Yeah, and they actually have a cause. They actually have an amusement park, but people actually pay to go in there. I'm not really quite sure what your business acumen is, but what I'm saying to you is disappointment is an understatement. We need to get you need to get right with Christ. You need to get right with Christ. You need to make a decision and follow him. You need to follow him.
Look,
don't follow the rabbit.
No,
don't follow Peter Cottontail.
Nope, no, don't do that. Don't do that.
Do I need to follow Peter from the Bible though?
Yes, you do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you know, we talked about events, and this just popped up on my feed the other day. Boog, all of the Marley Boys are going on tour.
Whoa.
Did you see that?
I did not see that. Where'd you see that?
They're doing it with Live Nation, and they are going. I think the closest.
Oh Lord.
Tampa. They're doing Tampa and Miami. I think that's the only two Florida dates. But everybody except Rohan. But Rohan don't do music. He do football. But all of the other
Marley babies.
Yeah, all of the other Marley Boys are Ziggy, Kimani, all of them going out on tour. So that might be. I think
a nice show to go to.
I think October.
Like a nice.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be a hot show.
Yeah.
That is gonna be a hot show. So I think it's October.
Yeah.
So Jimmy.
Well,
we can go to
I was
Tampa.
getting ready to say that sounds like something that we can attend. We just need to figure out what time in October.
Yeah. So we'll talk about that.
What time in October?
Because guess what I know? Gene got Homecoming on the schedule.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what?
Yeah, if I'm breathing.
We need to pour out a little liquor this week because I'm not even gonna get on the OJ death.
Oh,
yet.
Okay.
Before OJ, we need to talk about Rico Wade. If you are a fan of hip hop in the South, you know who Rico Wade is. You know who Organized Noise.
That's
right. And when I just name people like Outkast, TLC, Goody Mob, Slim Cutter Calhoun, In Vogue. I know I'm leaving some people out, but Organized Noise.
Dungeon Family. The Dungeon Family.
No. So Rico
that's
Wade,
right, CeeLo Green.
CeeLo Green. Rico Wade passed away this week. So young. I don't have any final details or anything. I don't know what happened, but like when I got the text about it, I was like, I didn't, I need to check. I need to check 2 or 3 sources. And so I looked up Killer Mike. Killer Mike had it on his Twitter, and I was like, damn, that means this shit is true. Look, I text Gene, I was like, dude, do you see this? And I was just like, damn.
Right. And I text him back.
Let me ask
I text him back.
Nobody texted me. Nobody texted me. Is that because we think that I'm not a fan of hip hop in the South? Is that what y'all were saying?
Well, no, I just knew you were probably on Peter on a cotton trail or whatever you was doing with the bunnies. I didn't want to disturb you.
Okay, never mind. I'm sorry, Gene. I'm sorry.
No.
Continue.
No, but hold on. I want to say this though, Boog, because all right, so we didn't send you one text, but do you know how many scenes you have been on, how many conversations that you're a part of? Let's start playing the victim now because of one simple text. Boog, follow Jesus.
You
get your life right.
Okay.
The bell.
Not Peter.
Listen, it wasn't.
Follow Jesus.
But when Chill text me, my response back to him was, "I know you lying."
Yep.
This ain't true.
Actually, Gene, I think your text was, "Nigga, I know you lying." I think that's what it was.
That's exactly what it said. That's exactly what it said. I said, "Oh, nigga, I know you lying." Not Rico Wade.
Yeah. So Rico Wade was part of the producing duo Organized Noise, and this is a blow to Southern hip hop, music in general, man. In general. Them dudes really came and they knocked it out the park.
He gave it. They Organized.
Wait, can you hear us, Gene? You good?
No, the robot's coming to get Gene.
Yeah, there was a Organized Noise documentary that I don't know if it's on Netflix. I don't know if it's on Hulu. There you go. Gene,
it was on Netflix. Yeah,
okay.
It was on Netflix.
Gene, say what you said a minute ago because it kind of went out on you.
Yeah.
Okay, so what? So on the documentary, they were talking about how when Crisscross came out, and it was somebody else that came out, but that particular sound didn't resonate with Atlanta as it relates to like the streets.
Yeah.
Cats in the hood and coming up. Organized Noise, because understand they play instruments.
Yeah.
So the production, they ain't sampling.
Mm-hmm.
When you talk about In Vogue, that they was playing that in that what's it gonna be?
Yeah.
TLC Waterfall. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. You don't find that bass line. I forgot who they said used to be on that piano, but man, like if you listen to Outkast, like Memories of Yesterday, that record where they playing the piano, that's a real. They're playing a piano. It's not sampled. Like they gave that southern sound to the world.
Yeah. Yeah. Organized Noise.
Rest in peace, Rico Wade, man. That's tough.
Google Organized Noise. Get all that information. But yeah, that really hit me this week. And then of course, I feel like right after we recorded last week, then the whole thing came out with Orenthal, OJ Simpson.
Mm-hmm.
Boog, what's the look like that?
Boog, he's gone.
Listen, I'm in agreement with Caitlyn Jenner's response. What she tweeted, good riddance. Okay, good riddance to bad rubbish.
You mean Bruce?
You talking about Bruce?
You talking about Bruce?
Well, Caitlyn tweeted it, but Bruce, you see when Bruce came over, he ain't fuck with OJ no more. Maybe that's why he became a transgender woman.
See, that's what tripped me out because
they were friends. They were best friends. They were real close.
Yeah, I'm going to talk about OJ before the trial because understand OJ, hell of a football player, and it kind of This is what I don't like because they have pretty much erased him from the NFL. Like they'll say such and such person is gonna break a record. It might be OJ's record, but they won't say it's OJ's record. And I get it because
that kind of happens when you murder two people.
Here's the thing.
Whoa.
Why y'all letting Caitlyn Jenner get away? Caitlyn Jenner murdered somebody. Y'all forgot about that?
There's a difference between vehicular manslaughter than first degree murder. When you left your house and came down to was it Bundy? No. I can't believe I can't remember the house. Anyway,
Rockingham.
No, Rockingham is his house.
Boog.
Where Nicole and
Ron Goldman
were murdered. Anyway, when you left your house to come down here, that was intentional. I don't think Bruce or Caitlyn intended to kill anybody when she left her house that day. I'm just saying. I don't like her either, but I'm just saying.
But you do realize OJ was found not guilty? Why you all are not guilty in a court of law? So don't be putting
in a
that
court
on
of law.
Man. Don't put that on me, Ricky Bobby. Don't you put that on me. That man innocent.
No. You just said it. That man was found not guilty. Not guilty does not mean you are innocent. Okay, let's come on now, because he was found. I don't want to say guilty, but found culpable in the civil trial against.
We're not talking civil. Civil is some bullshit. You're gonna get paid.
Whatever. Shit, let a civil suit hit you. That shit ain't that much bullshit. Okay, it's still a lawsuit.
The key to this is if the glove don't fit, you must acquit.
You must acquit.
Cut it out, Boog.
You must acquit.
Boog, you know what?
Boog, the man dead and Boog still hot.
Listen, you know how black women are. We can hold a grudge. I've been mad with him since he left Marguerite with them two kids, gave her $350,000 and told her, have a good life. I was mad with him ever since then.
You're savage.
He did do that. I can't take that away. He did leave the white woman go to the blonde head lady. He did do that. So I can't. He
didn't leave the white woman. He left Marguerite, which was a black woman.
Black woman.
Yes.
I get you, Book. I see your pain. I see that. But let's talk about OJ pre-trial, because people don't understand. OJ was kind of one of the first black people to come over. Like, and if you look at like before everything happened, OJ, hell of a football player, got into movies, commentating. OJ was, I'm not gonna lie,
sponsorships, paid sponsorships, commercials.
Yo, OJ would, and I'm not talking, and OJ, I'm not black, I'm OJ. Okay. I mean, but because he was across the board. White people used to run up to him. Juice, what's going on, Juice? Like he was the man.
They loved him. And he loved that.
Yeah, he did.
That attention.
Yeah. Yeah. The head was kind of big, Book. The head did get really, really rightfully so.
Yeah, I don't know how.
So Marguerite wasn't good enough anymore.
He had a big head.
Yeah, he did. But look, I'm gonna say that I did have a OJ Simpson lunchbox in, I think, the 7th or 8th grade. Them old metal lunchboxes. I had a OJ Simpson Bill lunchbox. I wish I had it now because it would probably be worth a whole lot of money. But I did. I was rocking with OJ when I was a kid.
It was a metal lunchbox.
The metal lunchboxes, yeah.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, I wish you did have it now.
Buffalo Bills, OJ Simpson, and like I said, he's white. They have Buffalo Bills don't even mention OJ when he was one of their best players ever in history. They don't talk about that shit.
They don't even mention.
Nope, not OJ. OJ gone.
It is what it is.
Yeah, and
shit to kill them people.
Of course, when the trial hit, and of course his trial is called the trial of the century, because this is before we had the pagers and all of that stuff. Everyone was watching. Because we're like, OJ, why is he running from the law? Why is he in a white Bronco? And a lot of people don't remember. It was the basketball finals on, and they broke. Yeah, they had a little box on the screen. They was doing the picture in picture, watching OJ.
We were watching Al Cowling's drive. Is what we were watching.
Yeah.
OJ and his punk stuff.
Listen,
curled up in the back.
Yeah. He was trying to get his story together.
He was.
And you need that. And you go on the run. You need that. You need some time to get it together.
He did.
You need some time to get it together. You know what I'm saying? You miss curfew at the house. You need some time to get it together.
So
all right. So I did this. I'm saying, I got to do like this. Okay. I mean, this. And I was over here, and I stopped. You got to get together.
And of course, if you remember following the trial, they put that timeline together. They was like, "Oh, OJ and Kato was at McDonald's. Then they came home,
and then Kato heard three thumps on the wall.
While he was on the phone spitting that mad game to that woman he was talking to. Hey, I hear something on the wall out there.
And the air conditioning was on.
Yeah. Then the limo driver came because OJ had to go to the airport. Like that time, man, that trial, that's what they call it, the trial of the century, because we was all involved in that one. Everybody was like, what happened today? And of course, that kicked off the whole court thing.
Yes.
It's so much stuff that kicked off because of the OJ trial. He got people, ain't nobody know Kato Kalin until the trial. Ain't nobody know Lance Ito. Ain't nobody know Marsha Clark. And
nobody knew Marsha Clark.
Yeah, and look,
nobody knew Marsha Clark.
Of course, that kicked off the whole Kardashian shit.
Yes, it did.
Can we agree to that? That kicked off the whole. That's what made the Kardashian name big, because he was one of OJ's lawyers.
Yep, he was part of the dream team.
Yes, he was. And who can not forget Johnny Cochran, the man on the scene with the double-breasted suits, coming in there with
He was killing it. He was killing him.
Look, he was killing the game.
Man, look
today these kids would be like, "Oh, he ate that down."
Hey, Johnny Cochran had the little Jerry curl, driving around in the Rolls Royce. And Johnny Cochran was the man.
So fly.
So yeah, it's so many people that became famous because of that trial that made OJ infamous.
What is what's the police officer that planted
Furman? Oh, Mark Furman.
Mark Furman. We found out that Mark Furman was a racist. That came out of the trial. That was a good thing.
Hey, but Busta Rhymes did a hard line in one of his raps. He was like, "Stay away from fake motherfuckers like Mark Furman."
Yeah, but do you guys?
You got to know your hip hop.
Yep.
Let me tell you something. The little kids, OJ's little kids during the trial, they like in their 30s and 40s now. And his daughter, she's like in her 50s now. Yeah, Sydney, and what's the little boy name? I can't even think of it.
Justin?
I don't know. Look, OJ.
Yeah.
So, the older one, the older son is Jason, I think.
Yeah, he's a chef. And then Arnell.
Yep, is the first one.
Arnell. I don't know what she's doing now. She was cute. She could have got it. Arnell could have got it. Arnell Simpson.
How old is she
gonna have daddy issues.
Yeah, she's in her 50s now. The oldest kids are in their 50s, and the younger kids are in their 30s.
That's crazy.
The younger kids actually live in Florida. I know the daughter is doing real estate, and I don't know. I think the son. I think they work together doing something.
They're still in South Florida.
Yeah, I think they're still in South Florida. So, and of course, I had to be hard on them too. Just think about it. If your dad is OJ Simpson, and people have so many mixed views about OJ Simpson, and it's so I know their situation was not a easy one.
Absolutely not.
So of course, OJ,
and he was really outcasted too.
He was, of course, he was.
And after he got the verdict of not guilty. Oh, I'm sorry. He was an outcast.
No, he was, and it was like that pretty much until last week, until the last day
he died
away. And of course, he had a $33 million settlement in the civil case, which the judgment, the Brown family, I think they've only got like $133,000 from that settlement. And they say with interest, OJ.
Wait, $133,000.
That's all that OJ, or they have got from OJ. I don't know if he paid it or they garnished some wages and stuff like that. Because OJ was strictly cash. He wasn't buying nothing. And now here's the kicker, because his estate, he's put everything in like a LLC. So they're gonna try to come get some stuff, but ain't nothing to get. Like the Brown family. And OJ's lawyer was like, I ain't giving him nothing. He said, I'm gonna try my best.
I did read that.
OJ's lawyer.
He said that.
Yeah, he's like, y'all ain't getting nothing.
That's pretty shitty. But if you're willing to support, defend, represent OJ Simpson,
yeah,
you guys got to kind of think alike. So, or it's about money for you too.
Boog, he didn't do it. OJ did.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
And of course, this past week, all the conspiracy theories have come out. Everybody saying it was his son who did it. Somebody said it was a mob hit because of the way that Nicole was done. Her throat was cut, and we're like it's so much stuff out there. It's so much stuff out there. But Boog is not impressed.
Boog is not impressed. Boog ain't having it, and Boog don't care.
His black ass should have went to prison.
He's not black. He's OJ. Don't do that, Boog.
See, that's the problem. That is the problem. No, y'all know that.
Okay.
And let me get like the case was so polarizing to people. So after the case, OJ moved. I think he moved to Florida first, and then he moved to Vegas. Then he had to go to jail for some other stuff. But
I see you don't want to talk about that. We act like this man was, a saint.
No, he had to go. He did like 8 years. But I mean,
in prison.
That situation was totally different too. He's an athlete. His signature is worth money. So somebody had took some of his personal items. He went to take it back.
Okay, but you ain't trying to pay them people their money.
Hey! Listen, did they auction off his Heisman Trophy or something?
I think they anything they can get.
A lot of they sold stuff.
Yeah, they try to take it.
But see, he feels like he's entitled to that money. Pay them people the money that you owe them for killing their daughter. I mean, their son.
Boog is hot up in here.
She is hot. I'm talking about for real. You had a thing for old Golden, huh?
Boog, are you
Goldman? You see
Don't
look,
lie. He was a cute white guy. He was.
Boog, he was a waiter. Stop it.
Hey, he was trying to act as well. He could have been the next Matt Damon or whoever.
He's more famous than
Bull hot.
He's more famous. Yeah, he's more famous than Matt Damon.
Hot.
Everybody knows who Ron Goldman was. R.I.P. Ron Goldman, because he was just trying to take somebody's glasses back to their house. And then
you should not have died because he was trying to get some.
He was trying to get him some. He was trying to get some of that booty. No, he was getting.
I agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
No, he was getting that booty now. Yeah. He was getting that booty. OJ wasn't having it.
Yeah.
That's my cut up. That's my cut up. That's my cut up.
Stepped out of the darkness with a knife.
Mm-hmm.
Allegedly.
Honestly, I don't even know if I feel like it was premeditated, but I feel like he went over there because this happened before where he looked through the window and saw her making out with some guy. And he was like, you know what? I'm sick of this shit. And he killed him. He killed him.
I mean,
Gene, accept it.
That's probably.
I know it's hard, man. I know it's hard when one of your heroes goes down in flames like this, but accept it. He did it.
That's Orenthal. Juice.
Yeah, the juice. We talking about the juice. OJ. Yeah, I mean, but in the coming weeks, I'm really gonna see how his lawyer is.
Mr. Bull, I know you said.
Are the Goldman family gonna get any money? Yeah. I'm really gonna look and see what happens with this case. But OJ, who was famous and became infamous, is gone now. He's gone, and that chapter of the 80s.
We're not sure where he is.
Because Boog said he ain't going to a heavenly place. Boog said he ain't going to the upper room.
Not to see my Lord.
Boog, you say he going down low, huh? He dropping it low? Boog said
matter of fact, he's on the express elevator. God been waiting on him. I mean, Satan been waiting on him.
He's going down there.
Nigga, how you fuck that up?
He going down there with Lucifer.
Yep.
You just said God was like, man, I gave you NBC. You was NBC Sports. You and Bob Costas. Y'all used to run stuff. What's up, OJ? Yo, I saw an interview with Bob Costas this past week. So OJ tried to call him from the Bronco during the chase. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but Bob Costas was doing the basketball game. Remember, I told you.
Okay. The final.
Yeah. So OJ called the studio and was like, "Hey, I need to talk to Bob Costas." And whoever answered the phone, he was like, "Hey, you can't talk to him right now." And they was like, "Hey, this OJ," and they hung up because they didn't think it was OJ, and they hung up on the phone on him. So yeah, OJ did try to call him during the Bronco chase.
Wow.
That's crazy. Yeah, and Bob Costas, he didn't know that until Bob Costas was one of the people that went to visit him when he was in jail during the trial, and OJ and Al Cowlings was there too. It was Al Cowlings, the what's the TV guy? Did I just say it? It was the Kardashian attorney,
Bob
Al Cowlings, and Bob Costas. All three of them went to see OJ. OJ was, of course, behind the glass. So while they were talking, Al Cowlings was like, "Yeah, we tried to call you," and Bob Costas was like, "What?" He said, "Yeah, we tried to call you, during the chase, but you didn't pick up." And that's when it popped in his head that he was like,
that someone had called.
Yeah, because somebody asked him in an interview, "Yeah, well, we heard that OJ tried to call you." Bob Costas was like, "He didn't try to call me," but he actually did try to call him.
Wow,
ain't that crazy?
That's interesting.
It is.
What did he just? He wanted to be on TV to make some sort of announcement.
I don't know. But just think, what if that did happen? What if they broke OJ through on the phone and he's in the chase?
And Bob Costas talked him down like they were.
Isn't that crazy? That would have.
Wow.
Thing.
Listen.
They would have said, "Don't believe nothing that T-Boogie say. I'm innocent.
Hold on.
Let's see.
OJ is probably one of the ones that set the precedent. When you run, you are guilty. Look at oh my God, I just had his name in my head. North Carolina, Ray Caruth.
Oh, you know that.
When you run, you're guilty. You did that. or you had something to do with that.
Boog. Now
I believe OJ did it himself.
Okay, so both of those were involved in murders. Which was the worst one, Rico Ruth or OJ Simpson? Allegedly,
I'm gonna say OJ Simpson.
Really?
Versus I am. Ruth? That was some fucked up shit that he did, but the son survived.
He did.
You know what I'm saying? And to me, that's God. You didn't want that baby, and boom, here he is. He's in his 20s now. Because when Ray got out,
they did a thing about
I think it was a couple of years, and then he did want to meet him. Nicole, her life is done right there. Ron Goldman barely got his started. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just, and then,
wow,
you know.
And if you don't know what we're talking about, Ray Caruth was a football player for the Carolina
Panthers,
who basically put a hit out on his baby mama because she was pregnant, and his friends tried to take her. Well, they did take her out, but she was, like I said, she was pregnant, and the baby lived.
Yes,
but yeah, Ray Caruth, that was some
Satan. You know, that's another that trial. I was addicted to that trial. That was probably my first real. Because you know, when I get into a trial,
yeah, Boog,
you forget it.
Had a job with Court TV because Boog would have been all over. Boog would have been all over.
My man Vinny Palatino, like these are my peeps.
What's the white girl you was watching her trial? The crazy
Jodi Arias.
Jodi Arias. Boog used to send me to. You heard about Jodi Arias? No, I ain't heard.
Listen,
I don't care about that white girl.
It's crazy. Listen, now you know I call it like it is. I can shit on OJ just like I will shit on Jodi Arias. That bitch was crazy. She did that. She did that shit. Yes, girl, please.
She's still in jail now, isn't she? Is she still in jail?
Oh, she's in prison. Absolutely. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, because she's not getting that, right?
Mm-mm.
But Boog, did you now?
And so, real quick. So, Boog, are you saying that she was crazy? She belongs to be in prison. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Yes.
Right.
Because if she didn't do that to this guy, she was going to do this to somebody else. She's really.
But she was found guilty. OJ wasn't.
Well, that's different. That is different, Boog. Hey, y'all know who's about to get out of jail though, because they got some new information.
R. Kelly.
No, not R. Kelly. I believe in God. No, not R.
No.
Now the biggest trial before OJ's trial. Do y'all remember what trial that was?
Hold on.
Snoops.
No.
Snoops was big. Snoops was out. Remember Johnny Cochran, I think, represented Snoop too.
Yep.
Yes, he did.
The Menendez brothers.
Oh yeah.
No,
they're getting ready. They got new information. Because if you don't know about it, look that one up. Look up Ray Caruth's trial and look up the Menendez brothers. The Menendez brothers killed their parents.
Their parents.
Is it because of the Menudo guy?
No, yeah. So the Menendez father, he worked for RCA Records. He was a big time record executive. And Menudo, y'all remember the Italian group? Not Italian.
I remember the group Menudo.
They were Spanish.
Spanish, Ricky Martin.
Yes.
No, they were Spanish.
Yes.
So they were signed to RCA Records, but the Menendez brothers' dad had obviously raped one of the Menudo boys. Actually, I think it was more than one. It was 2 or 3. So the Menendez brothers said that's why they killed their parents.
That is what they said.
Yeah, they said their dad molested them and they were tired of it. So that's why they killed them.
Okay, but see here.
What, Boog? What?
Why tell the lie in the first place? Y'all said some people broke in and y'all went to the movies and came home and boom, this is how it looked. Y'all
they were afraid, Boog.
The whammies to your parents. Why did you kill the mother? Why did you kill the mother?
Because
Kenny did not deserve to die.
I think she knew about it and didn't stop.
She signed off on it. She signed off on it.
No, I can't.
But Boog, you're right. The reason they went to jail is because the parents, were killed. They said somebody else did it. They got money because they was rich. So the son's
but
buying
now they can
Rolexes.
spend the money.
The son's buying Rolexes and Ferraris and shit like that.
That's why they went to jail.
You're mourning your parents, right? But you out balling.
Right.
The Menendez brothers balling. Yeah. So yeah, that's why
So
the police were like, wait a minute.
Those are the types of things that make me feel like you did not kill your father and mother because your father was molesting you for years and your mother knew about it and didn't say anything. No, y'all wanted that money. You wanted to live because that father was a very, very strict father. Now, I'm not saying he didn't molest them or the Menudo kid.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I think they were at the age that they realized about money and power.
Yeah, and I think they had a trust fund, but they could access a little bit of money, but they wanted all the
money.
They wanted all the money. But
when they went out and bought a $60,000 Rolex, that tells you they wanted all the money one time.
Yeah, but Boog, understand, they got family members who are corroborating that. They found some letters that one of the Menendez brothers wrote when he was like 12 or 13 saying, my daddy is touching. Like, they got
okay.
now. Boog.
Here we go. We know that everybody doesn't come out and tell these stories all at one time. The Menendez boys, this has been 30 plus years. We've had the Me Too movement. We've seen Weinstein, Epstein, whoever, R. Kelly. We've seen all these men in power go down. Yeah. It has comforted a lot of people, offered a lot of support for people to come forward and tell their story. Okay. Where y'all been in these last 8 years?
That's why the dude came forward. That's why the Menudo boy came forward. He was like, I didn't tell y'all that this was happening.
I believe I still don't think that they killed the father because of that. That's what I'm saying.
So you don't think they killed their daddy because he was touching their booty? He was touching their booty. You out of here.
Listen. You didn't have to kill the mother. Put her in a nursing home. That would have been punishment enough.
Mama still ain't gonna give us all the money. We're gonna kill her too.
Yeah. Put her in a nursing home.
Yeah,
they would have had power then.
Boog, that ain't right.
I'm just saying, Shady Pines.
Nursing home. Yeah.
Shady Pines. She'd have been in there with Sophia from the Golden Girls. Wow. Listen. Wow. She would have been all right.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, now on that one, Gene, I might be savage. I might be savage on that one, but I'm not because I said you didn't have to kill her.
No, you savage. Period.
Yeah, savage.
I can't come back from that.
Nope. I'm calling you SB, Savage Boog. We're gonna put that on a T-shirt. Savage.
Savage.
You know what? We need all the names on the T-shirt.
Tank top tear.
Hey, Red.
Yep. Tank top tear.
Duval Red.
Duval Red.
That's what it is. That's what it was. That's what it was.
Hey, y'all Google Duval. No! Things are gonna come up like Henry Mann. Duval Red.
Yeah.
Names like that. Y'all don't even understand.
Yeah, pop up. What do you think about that? Yeah.
D. Get your man.
Yeah, no.
Hey, okay. Let's jump into something else I want to talk about. Now, y'all know the whole Young Jeezy, Jeannie Ma divorce situation is going on. And let me tell you the story I got. So the story I got is they went to mediation, worked out basically visitation. Jeezy has a ironclad prenup. She trying to get rid of that, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
So, I hope not.
What has been happening now? Jeannie Ma, she got a she's a little co-host on one of them little game shows now. I think it's on Fox or something like that. So she got a little job because she wasn't working after that damn talk show.
After the real went down.
Yeah, she wasn't working. So of course the whole divorce thing, Jeezy's still going strong. Jeezy's all over the place performing, got albums out in store, put out a double album. So wrote a book. Jeezy's doing his thing.
Hit the bell for Jeezy.
So what has been happening is when it's time for Jeezy to get the daughter, old girl playing games. Jeezy has a caretaker that goes to pick. Like Jeezy's like, I'm not going to pick my daughter. I don't want to see this chick no more. So he has a caretaker that they agreed to. The caretaker will go to Jeannie's house. Jeannie won't open the door. Caretaker outside for hours. Jeannie don't open the door. Stuff like that has been happening. I guess when they went to mediation, they agreed that the daughter is not going to travel. Like the daughter, like if Jeezy's, bi-coastal and all, the daughter is we're gonna try to keep her in one place and so she doesn't have to go through all that stuff. Obviously, Jeannie Ma has been all over the place, taking the baby. Boog, you follow her on social media. She got the baby, like she using the baby as props in her freaking.
She's using the baby for content.
Yeah,
now
post and all of this stuff. So Jeezy going back to court was like, I want full custody. I'm sick of this shit. Yeah.
But let's just peel that back just a little bit more. Remember, we already said, speculated, whatever. The reason why they're getting the fucking divorce is because she has a problem with social media or with that limelight, the attention. She really, really, really wants that. You got together into a relationship, had a baby with, and married a man who he's not that guy. Yeah. So when he, like you said, he wanted a party. She got a whole fucking event planner. It's 250 people. This man said intimate. 250 ain't never been intimate. Okay. I think she tried to pull herself back from social media when it came out about the fact that he filed for the divorce. She couldn't. She hid for, I don't know, a couple of days. And then boom, she's back. And then he's like, you know what, bitch? Like, you didn't even change your behavior. So he mashed the gas forward with the divorce. Now she's on her Instagram. She's teaching the daughter, who is 2, to meditate. And it's probably a great thing. You just don't have to film it. I don't really give a fuck what you teach Morocco. Is that her name? Monaco?
It's something
Morocco.
Like that.
Monaco. I think it's Monaco. I don't, not really. I don't.
Yeah.
Post some pictures every now and again. She's gorgeous. Oh, she looks like Jeezy. Oh, that's it, bitch. Do not make her a prop in your life. And if she continues, I think Jeezy should absolutely get full custody. Girl, you need to come and come and get this baby for visitation. No, he wants to create a stable environment for his daughter.
Yeah.
And this girl keeps fucking it up every turn.
Yeah.
I'm not on her side. You know, I've never been on her side. After the dark meat, white meat comment, no, we're not chickens.
Yeah, she's a mess. But I feel like, right, everybody wants to be a Kardashian now. Everybody wants to have all of this fame, fortune, clicks, everything. You want to be known.
An influencer, a content creator.
You're a D-list celebrity. And you want to be A-list, and I don't think you're ever going to get A-list, sweetie, because you're not. I mean, what do you do?
There's no talent. What is her talent?
Yeah. And I mean, I think I've talked about this before. I didn't really get into it, and I'm not really going to get into it. But I talked to you, Boog, about it. Like, I had a run-in with her and her family.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I'm not going to say what that run-in was, but I will say she's a nasty.
Exactly.
Her brother was cool. He was cool. And I feel like her family lets her run amok because I guess she's the cash cow. Yeah. So
I believe she is.
They let her say whatever, do whatever. But dealt with her brother on something, and he was cool. He was mad cool. But when she entered the picture, the whole thing changed.
You heard the privilege. Yes. You heard the financial privilege come out.
This old nasty. Anyway, so I hope Jeezy does. I hope he does get full custody.
He looks like he has the child's best interest in heart.
Yeah. And remember, I think, didn't she say when she was on the TV show she didn't want to have no kids?
That part.
Yeah, I think she did say that. Yeah, so it's
mighty funny or convenient.
Mm-hmm.
She tried. She tried what a lot of other women have done. She just fucked this up because Jeezy is not that guy.
Yeah. Now,
anybody else would have let her continue on with the social media posts and all of that, and really, oh my God, you know who we're talking about? We're talking about Gucci Mane. Keisha Kaur came in and obliterated that nigga.
Yeah.
She runs his whole life. Find me one find me one picture since Gucci got out of prison.
You know what?
Prison.
But
that smile
Gucci
is anything different.
Gucci said before he went to jail, he gave all his money to her, and it was maybe like a couple of $1 million. He said when he got out of jail, she had done flipped that shit into like $6 or $7 million. So,
and I get that. So I mean, okay, but sorry, they said first off when Gucci came out, I know we know he got his teeth done and shit, but that he's a clone.
Gucci.
Sorry, we haven't. Even though he got a new song, he's on something with Future. I think that's new. Anyway, I haven't, and even though I've seen him travel with her to Jamaica, he's been walking in the streets to go get a juicy beef patty. I dig it. You know what? And when they do go to Jamaica, I've seen them at resorts, but I've also seen her. She brought him to like a family member's house. It's dirt outside. They cooking food outside on the grill, music blasting.
Look, I didn't know she was Jamaican. She's Jamaican.
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that. I don't keep up with her like that.
Nigga, how do you think she flipped that into $6 or $7 million? And that's what Gucci told you. How about she probably flipped that to 60 million?
And she called Mr. Anderson.
Hey, maybe she was messing. I don't know. Maybe she's friends with Dudos. I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm just saying. Yep, she definitely held him. Oh shoot, sorry.
You got a toothbrush.
No, it was here.
So is that your cousin?
Oh, she's Jamaican. She's
Jamaican's cousin. Is that your cousin, boo? Are y'all
related? No, nigga.
She's not from that side of the island that you from. She's not from Maypen. She's not a ball or anything. Okay, all right. All right. Book was like, hell no, I ain't no kin to her.
No, we good. We good over here. We're good over here. No, but yeah, she's very Jamaican. She has held him down. I get that, but he just looks so like a simp now.
If he happy, let that man be happy.
You're right.
Man, if you like it, I love it. Hey.
But you know what? I still do follow her, but she kind of lost a lot for me when I saw her step out to an event one time, and it was like a sheer jumpsuit.
Yeah,
and I do mean sheer. Like there was a little something. They were the areolas and the nipples were just all out. Okay. I felt some type of way like, girl, and your husband was okay with that?
Well, obviously he was. Now I feel some kind of way about
with all of the shit that she does. That's what I have. Like, come on now.
Book, I have a problem with stuff like that because I just hate all the heat that Janet Jackson got for showing her nipple. But then now,
and everybody's titties is out now.
Yeah, these women be out here rock hard nipples through your shirt. I don't want to see that. I mean, I do want to see it, but I don't. We're trying to conduct business. I don't want to see it.
Listen, half of these outfits on the runway. If a bitch fell down, we would absolutely get a view of the bags. Okay, because the way that they're cut, you can't even wear panties or anything up underneath that kind of stuff. So. Like, when did this become so accepted? And the reason why I have a problem with it is she's our age.
I mean,
bitch, you fly.
But she has assets. If you want to show your assets out there, go ahead and show them. She get what? She got a BBS. She probably got surgery and work done. She wants to show.
No. She may have had maybe some like a tuck or something, but
okay.
She was a Jamaican woman. She got titties and ass. She had that. I'm just saying, maybe I should have been from that side of the island. Maybe I had titties and ass. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, because she just had the second baby, so they have a boy and a girl.
Okay. See, look
now
expanding their family. To let them be, boo. Let them be. Gucci, let them be. Gucci ain't really made no good music since then. I will say that.
That's what I said. No, wait now. Remember, he was on that. He was on the Crip.
He's been
right.
I need a hardcore Gucci album. That's what I'm talking about.
This is not the same Gucci. You're not gonna get that. So give it up. He will do features and they will sound good. Him and Chris Brown. I mean, him and Chris Brown, him and Usher. him and Future or whatever, yeah, you're not gonna get another Gucci album. I promise you that.
I see that. You know what? Shout out to Gene. He was having some issues with the phone. So that's why it'll come in and then it'll drop out and all that good stuff. Before we get up out of here, Coachella was last weekend.
Yep.
And of course, Coachella is like the music festival. If you want to go see somebody, Lauryn Hill was there. She brought out Wyclef on stage. She was performing with her son. Lauren was performing with her son. That was a hot show.
Wow.
Doja Cat, her show was pretty hot. Did you see where Will Smith came out and performed with J Balvin? He did Men in Black. You see the face. You see the face that Boog is making right now. That's the face I had. I'm like, who brings the fuck Will Smith out? Will, you still trying to recover from this Oscar shit?
He's still canceled from that foolishness. Oh, and then
you still.
Do you remember when he slapped somebody in a crowd walking by? The guy tried to kiss him, and then he stepped back and slapped them. I had forgotten all about that till Beyonce's internet reminded me.
Oh, that was some. You remember Sasha? What's the dude that plays Borat? You know, he would do stuff like that.
Sasha Cohen.
Yeah, he would do stuff like that. So that was
right.
That was somebody trying to prank with. Like I don't count that against him. Like you don't run up in my face and try to do it. I don't know you. Like I would have probably tried to swing on somebody too.
He has a history of slapping people. But anyway, yeah, why bring out a Will Smith? I don't know. Coachella?
Yeah, they brought him out. He did Men in Black. I mean, it was a pretty good performance too. I can't take nothing away from Will Smith. He came out there with his black suit on, Men in Black, and they had aliens dancing on stage and shit like that. Okay, it's Coachella.
I saw Rihanna and ASAP in the crowd,
ASAP.
What were they wearing?
ASAP performed with a couple of people. He went on stage with, I think, Tyler the Creator and somebody else. He went up on stage with. Childish Gambino was there. Says he got 2 albums coming out. I like Childish Gambino.
I do.
Yeah.
I mean, he's done some interesting things.
Yeah. So speaking of Tyler the Creator, are you a fan of Tyler the Creator? He's different. But I can't knock his hustle. He's very artistic. His music is okay. It's just okay to me. But I mean, I'm out the demo when it comes to him.
Absolutely. I was just about to say, I can ask my sons. I think they like him. But yeah, he's not one of mine.
The reason I brought Tyler the Creator up is because I don't know if you saw him in the news in the past week and a half, him and Gerard Carmichael. Gerard Carmichael has a new show on HBO. Actually, Gerard Carmichael's reality show is replacing rap shit on HBO. I will just say that I attempted to watch Gerard Carmichael's show and I got maybe an episode and a half in and I can't do it. When I say and I have to give it to Gerard Carmichael because I always follow him as a comedian. I thought he was a great comedian. If you know him, he came out as gay, maybe like a year and a half ago. He did a special where he came out. He won the Emmy for that special. Now he really puts himself out there. Like he really, he gonna tell you how you feel. And even this reality show he's doing, like him and his mom, when he came out, him and his mom have not been in the greatest of places. Cause like, I guess she's trying to wrap her mind around, oh, you're gay. I didn't know you were gay. Like but all of that is on the show. But Tyler the Creator, him and Tyler Creator, they've been tight for some years. So he told Tyler Creator, I got feelings for you, man. And Tyler the Creator was like, whatever, nigga. But like all of that plays out on the reality show. That's why I said, did you see the stuff they've had in the media? Because that was on episode 1. And
wow.
Yeah. And so, like I say, he's really kind of putting himself out there. Now, the reason why I can't look at no more because Gerard Carmichael, like I said, he came out as gay. When I say he'll pick up the phone, get on Grindr and invite somebody over and do whatever. Yeah. With the film crew there and everything. Boog, I see your face. Mm-hmm. That's why I was like, I can't. Yeah, I mean, I see.
Okay.
Spirit there, but yeah, I can't. And I mean, if you watch, like he's sucking toes, they got all that on there. Look, I see your face. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep.
What are you watching? That you said HBO?
Yes, on HBO. Now, once again, I will give it to HBO. HBO they give people the autonomy to do whatever. HBO's like, we just gonna show it.
Literally.
Yeah. And I mean, HBO, they had me at Game of Thrones. HBO had me at The Wire. Come on now.
True. Sex in the City, Sex in the City.
Whatever show you want to put out, shout out to HBO.
Entourage.
They're going to let people just be as creative as you want to be. And I think Gerard Carmichael is taking that thing to a whole nother level.
I don't know how I feel about that because I really enjoyed rap shit. I really did. Yeah. And I was disappointed to hear that it was canceled. I mean, like Issa Rae doesn't miss. So what happened?
She doesn't. And I will, watch out for Issa Rae because once again, just like you said, Issa Rae ain't no joke. She's trying to put together her own little studio. She got funding for it and everything. So we might see rap shit again. Because, that's what happens to TV shows. When 911 with Angela Bassett, it got canceled from Fox, but now it's on ABC. ABC picked it up. So the show the show might come back. Like I said, Issa Rae is she handling her business. Issa Rae got wine now. Issa Rae she doing it.
Hey, multiple income streams.
Yeah, she is doing it. So shout out to Issa Rae. But yeah, that boog.
Okay, can we
look at one episode of that, Gerard?
Okay.
And then you come talk.
I'll do that. Can we just give a shout out to 50 Cent for being Petty Man of the Year?
Of course, that's what he does.
Oh my God. And when he does it, he overdoes it.
If you're gonna go big or go home.
I guess so. I mean, I don't feel bad for Puffy, but boy, oh boy, every day I wake up, my phone, 50, Diddy. Oh my gosh. What do you think about this recent rap beef going on? Drake.
Everything going on. Drake, J. Cole.
Kendrick.
Rick Ross has thrown his hat in the mix.
He threw his shit up like the Alabama Brawl guy, and we're like, hey, fat boy, nobody even asked you anything.
But you got a whole lot of talented MCs out of that. All of those MCs kill it. Drake, Rick Ross, J. Cole, Kendrick. And they all they're in, everybody kind of got their own little lane. I think right now with the shift in the music industry, and what I mean by shift is, people ain't selling 1 million copies and we ain't got CDs no more. You just can't go to the store. Right. You can go to the store to Target and get a Taylor Swift CD, but the average artist, their Target is not going to put you in their shit. Walmart is not going to put you in their shit. They might, but they might not. So the music industry is totally different now. So in order to get that exposure, to get those clicks, to get that music out, we're going to have to do some things. And I think this whole rap, look, they putting out some hot songs though. They putting out some heat. That the last one Drake put out, that 50 push-ups or give me 50 or whatever.
Right. No, it's called push-ups.
Yo, like they putting out some heat. And even people mad at J. Cole for apologizing or whatever. I mean,
but that's who he is as a person. You got to know who his personality is.
Thank you.
He's not a gangster. He's not wilding out here. That's just not who he is.
J. Cole didn't he go to St. John's University? Come on now. J. Cole is a smart brother. He making his money, and he doesn't have to do what some of these other rappers have to. He ain't got to do that if he don't want to. He doesn't. So I don't feel it's a real rap beef book. I just think these are artists just trying to get some more new stuff out to the masses. And I mean, it's a buzz on it. People are talking about it.
People are talking about it. It is a buzz. What I'm not okay with is like we said, things like Rick Ross or people going to the internet and creating these memes that, they done dragged Drake's mom into it. You know what I'm saying about the whole nose job thing. What is with Rick Ross's baby mama?
I don't know. Once again, I think she just want clicks too. I think that Ross, I don't know what their situation is. Ross probably, because they got a kid together, so Ross probably gives her money. She probably wants more money. And so she gonna try to make her own.
Where she fit in.
She's talking shit on the internet. If
she's like a little one of those fruit flies right about now. You just go away.
Yeah.
This whole rap beef, it has zero to do with her. Girl, why are you on the internet? Nobody asked you anything.
Ain't got nothing to do. Speaking of internet, let's talk about this and then we can get up out of there. I don't have mixed feelings about it. I was just like, ain't this some shit? I was really proud of Charlamagne the God this week. If you still follow the Breakfast Club, it had been out in the news that, the Breakfast Club is syndicated. They're on over 100 stations. And I already have my feelings about that too, because I was one of those DJs in the wave when they started the syndication. A lot of
that
DJs
got pushed.
Yeah.
We got pushed out.
So y'all want to bring in a national morning show and not do my local
A
morning.
local.
I mean, I already have feelings about that syndication.
Same here. I've been there.
Yeah, exactly. So, Charlamagne really called out iHeartRadio's executives this week because he saw on the internet where they were taking the Breakfast Club off of Atlanta, off of the station
Right.
Atlanta. And so Atlanta, which is a major market.
Yes.
And so I guess Charlamagne sent an email to whoever in the company like, hey, is this true? Is this going to happen? Nobody ever got back with him. So he got on the radio that Monday and gave them the donkey of the day. Like, yo, what's up with this? Like, y'all won't even answer my calls. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. We are part of the Breakfast Club. What's up with that? Like, he really called them out. And some suits don't like that. Some higher up suits, they not gonna like you on my platform talking shit about me.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm real. I want to see what happens. And I was after that, after he did that, I was like, I wonder if they're gonna take his ass off the air for a week or something like because they gotta slap your hand. They're gonna slap your hand. They're gonna
they're feeling like he's gotten too big for his britches. We're gonna have to. They probably will do something.
Yeah. But I don't feel that way. I feel like he's just telling it like it is. Like, hey man, we making y'all a whole lot of money. Be respectful to us. If something's going on,
we're the ones bringing y'all the fucking money.
Exactly. So I don't feel like he's getting too big for his britches. I feel like he's just trying to capitalize on everything. He has his podcast network. He's got some things going on. And truth be told,
taking us off in Atlanta.
Yeah, he could leave the Breakfast Club if he wanted to and do other things. All of them
Absolutely.
could. Because all of them were doing stuff before, the Breakfast Club. But then, I talked to other people and they were like, well, their ratings, Angela Yee really, those three together was a different combination than Ad and Jess Hilarious. It's a different show. And we get that because it's a different person in there. But people are like, they like the old thing. Angela Yee brought a lot of interviews to the table that Jess is not doing. And that's probably not even her job to do. But,
right.
It's a totally different show. It's a totally different.
Listen, Angela Yee, personality-wise, Jess Hilarious, personality-wise, will they have some friends or associates in common? Sure. But the type of interviews that an Angela Yee can request are going to be very different than what Jess Hilarious. Angela's been in the community.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? She's done the political interviews and things like that for the past 10 years.
Yeah. But
Jess, I just don't see it yet.
Hilarious is from Baltimore. So she could have called somebody who, talk about the bridge that fell. She probably knew one of them construction workers on the bridge. Come on, Jess Hilarious could have did that.
And what they was going to talk about, how do you Baltimore?
Don't you mess up them Baltimore people speak because they talk just like that. They talk just like that, Mo. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Hey,
I got some friends down there in B-Mo. I got some friends in B-Mo.
My name is Terry. And I think that's T-U-R-R-Y. I don't know. Terry. That's my people's that if they that's what they're gonna say. You're missing it. Jess Hilarious, she's not there yet as a journalist or broadcaster to be able to have that type of interview.
She's a comedian. She's not a broadcaster.
That's what I'm saying. So now she I don't even care if she knew a nigga that worked on the bridge. You bring him to the studio, unless somebody writes the whole interview.
Yeah, and then that's not going to come out right because then it's going to be so faked and forced. Yeah, you can't do that. But once again, that's the thing that we have two different personalities, just like you said. you really do have a journalist, because Angela Yee has been a journalist for a long time. She's been in a lot of spaces. Didn't she work for The Source? She worked from The Source first.
Yep.
Serious X-Men. Like she's done a lot of stuff.
Exactly
in that space. And
just in that space.
Been out
and so that's why
that's what she does.
I feel like that's why the Breakfast Club was winning for 10 years. And then what was that? Charlamagne had to go fuck it up.
I mean,
because he didn't defend her. No, I don't know what that had to do with. I'm happy for her, but I don't listen to Way Up with Angela Yee.
Yeah, I think by herself.
You know what it is? No, and she's not by herself, and that's probably part of the problem. It's Angela Yee and Mano, and what's the other girl?
Is he on there all the time, or? Yeah, she needs
like 90% of the time. Probably if he got some shit to do, he's not there, and the girl fills in. But he's there. The nigga got drops and promo sweepers, everything.
Yeah. So it's her carrying a show by herself. That's what's not working. Yeah, that's what's not working. And I mean, you see other shows. Like you need like Ricky Smiley, he need them cast the characters around him, because Ricky can't carry the show by himself.
Nope.
So you put in Gary, you put in the Brat, you put in what's the sports dude, and you put in other people to kind of fill in all of that. So yeah, so I just want to say that shout out to Charlamagne the God, because that was that look. I ain't mad at you, homeboy.
That's a ball.
I ain't mad at you, homeboy. I am not mad at you. You know, and I told you, I always look at the Breakfast Club. I think it's hilarious because, you know, they have certain drops and stuff. And like Book, I still have this paperwork where some certain I Heart suit wrote me up because I said ass in them. I said, waking that ass up.
Now Charlamagne says, nigga.
I got in trouble for that. I got written up for that. And now it's like said they do it all the time. So I'm like, you know.
And that's something that I've noticed. Jess has she's had some struggles because she is a comedian and she will just say anything, and they've caught some and it's been bleeped.
Yeah, I mean they have a dump button, so they can not it probably will go out on the internet. It'll go out on the YouTube feed, but that's not going to go out on broadcast. They're going to hit the dump button, and because then you're going to get in trouble with the FCC.
So, Charlamagne has said nigga a few times.
Yeah, I mean, but you can say, I mean, in the FCC world, you can say nigga. I mean, people gonna frown on it. You can pretty much say anything except the F-bomb. Don't drop the F-bomb, because that's gonna get you in trouble. But you can say nigga. You can say racial, you know, whatever you want to call it. You can say that. The FCC is not going to fine you for that. But you better not drop that F-bomb till after 10 p.m. at night in the safety room. Okay. You can drop it then. It should be sleep by then, and you know the virgin ear should be sleep by then. But yeah, you can say things, you can say certain things, and Charlamagne does push the envelope. And that's fine. I don't have a problem with that.
Because see, I feel that there are certain instances that the only word that applies is nigga.
Yeah. But understand, I feel like Jess and the Breakfast Club, remember before that, what about Star and Buck Wild? That's when they were scared. You know, you've had people that push the envelope, you know, and even Howard Stern and stuff, you've had people that push the envelope. But people know, you know what you can get away with, you know what you can't say. But Star and Buck Wild was even worse than, you know.
They said fucked up shit.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm not even going to put Wendy in that category, because, you know, Wendy was very articulate where she going to talk about your ass and say, so she don't need to cuss to put it out there.
She could read you. She was educated. That's what makes her this was
broadcaster. I think that
this was her craft. Yeah. That's, to me, that's the problem, Chill. Yeah. No, if you did not, you know, have a lifelong dream or have some schooling, some education about broadcasting, journalism, you know, that type of thing, whether you wanted to be a newscaster or anything, if you don't have that type of training, this is what you get. This is what we're getting now. And this is why people complain about it all the fucking time. We need to stop fucking giving everybody a microphone for a podcast. Like, listen.
Yeah.
There's a way to conduct a show.
Yeah.
And if you don't fucking know that,
or even speak just like you
buy a mic.
Take look at Just Hilarious and Charlemagne and DJ Envy, and compare that to Sybil Wilkes and Tom Joyner. You got people who know how to talk, who know how to get the story across. See, it's two different things. And
it absolutely is, because
a lot of these new DJs, they're putting them on because they're known for TikTok, or they're a comedian, or they're
popular.
Like stop. I always thought that was wrong to do.
It is.
Steve Harvey,
because
like that's wrong to do. He's not a radio person. He's a comedian, and you're gonna get that. That's what you're gonna get.
We've been fighting about this when they put old washed up rappers, which, you know, nobody should be an old washed up rapper anymore, because hip hop is making you know, throwbacks and old school and all that. You should be doing shows somewhere. But all washed up rappers was taking all of the radio jobs at one point. What the fuck did they know about radio? Because they were popular and people wanted to listen why they even had these opportunities.
Yeah. And I feel like now don't get me wrong. I'm not being a hater, because I feel like sometimes it does work. I feel like Ed Lover and Dr. Dre worked.
Oh, but that was different though. They weren't washed up. They just weren't on TV anymore.
They weren't washed up. But no,
right.
But they were. The radio came because they were on TV.
Correct.
But I think that worked for them, because Ed is not a trained radio person, but it worked. You see what I'm saying? It worked. And I think that was, of course, they were number one in New York City. Yeah, that shit worked. That shit really worked, you know? So sometimes the situation does work. But Steve Harvey's still on the air. But in my eyes, that shit works.
And that shit still sounds horrible.
But they force feeding it to you because that's what you got to listen to. We're gonna take these people off and put Steve Harvey on, because he's Steve Harvey, girl. He on Family Feud.
Now, you should. My thing, like with Jess, you can tell. Oh, and I knew something was off because of the way she reads it. But she posts things about like video from behind the scenes or whatever. Yeah. So she's reading, like, she doesn't know how to read it ahead of time and make it your own. We know somebody else is writing the shit for you. But bitch, if you wouldn't use that word normally, don't fucking use it now.
Yeah.
Look at, you should. I did see, she was like, she gets to work at like 5 something. I'm like, bitch, the show started at 6. The fuck?
Yeah.
You didn't, but I guess the talent no longer has to do show prep. Yeah. So they push all these papers in front of her for her to read the news.
And we're going to give you a script. You just read it. Just read it, Jess. That's all you got to do. Just read it.
And it's killing me. It doesn't sound good. It doesn't flow. It doesn't flow.
Look, so is that why you're saying they're taking them off in Atlanta? Is that why you're saying that? Is that what you're saying, Boog? That's what I heard. I read between the lines what you just said, Boog.
Listen, I'm just saying.
You said that Jess Hilarious does not work in Atlanta because she speak that Baltimore talk. That's what I heard. That's what you just said. That's what I got out of it. That's what I
Because you know what? Here's something that I guess I didn't realize. I've listened to her on the internet do Just With the Mess and My News Is Real for however long. But to hear her read, and the Baltimore really, really comes out. I don't know if she was holding it back for Just With the Mess, but it comes out in everything that she reads now. And I'm just like, wow, no one on the Breakfast Club, no one pronounces the TH sound in any word. Not mother, father, brother. All of them niggas up there say, my mother, my father, my brother. That's a problem for me.
So, Boog, you saying Just Hilarious be getting on the mic going, hello, everybody. I am Just Hilarious from Baltimore, and you are on the Breakfast Club. Boog, I'm going to leave you alone, Boog. See, that
was funny. No, I'm not saying that, but chill. You know what we're talking about in terms of radio, what sounds good. Nowadays, everybody can have a show because you had a big following on the internet.
And they feel like that's going to transfer.
It's going to transfer, and it doesn't sometimes.
You're right.
You know, we honestly said the reason why, if they are taking the Breakfast Club off the air in Atlanta, the reason why is because
Atlanta got live shows.
Atlanta has local morning shows.
Morning show, and they got a couple of them. Not just if you take the Breakfast Club out of the mix in Atlanta, you got Big Ted, you got Ryan Cameron, you got Frank Ski is not on the air anymore, but Frank Ski was. Like, you got solid radio people there that will kick your ass on
that have been in the game.
Oh, yeah.
And they are local. People forget how important being local is.
Yeah. So you can't tell me that they're kicking the local morning show's ass in Atlanta, because I know I know that's not happening. I know that is not happening. So yeah, I mean, and this might just be the first domino to fall.
That's what I was gonna say.
And then what will happen is the Breakfast Club will be on all of these smaller markets where they're not going to invest in the morning show. Hey, the Breakfast Club is number one in Tallahassee. Yeah, they are, because they ain't gonna put nobody else on the air. The Breakfast Club is number one in Iowa. Yeah, because y'all not paying nobody. I'm not going to go to Iowa. You know, if I'm
that's exactly what happened.
Iowa. Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
Wouldn't you say that's what happened here locally? They started bringing in the syndicated shows because they didn't want to pay. It's cheap. It was cheaper to run the syndicated shows than it was to pay local people.
Yeah, and we went through all of that. Like, you know, I told you, I've been in meetings fighting for Gene and Doom to get paid because they didn't want to pay them. I'm like, why not? The fuck? We got the money. It's not like we don't have the money. We have the
right.
Pay the people. Stop nickel and diamond shit. Stop it.
Oh no. But that's how these people how would these, you know, executives get all their, you know, bonuses and all this other stuff?
Come on, man. Cut it out. Like, y'all don't want to invest.
We know that's how it is.
Yeah, y'all don't want to invest no money. And so, we'll just pay a syndicated person, a syndicated morning show, give them $20,000 a year, and we just make all of the money off commercials and stuff. I get it.
Yep.
Business wise, I get it. But you're gonna suffer later on down the line. Yeah, you're gonna suffer. And the local people are gonna suffer it, but they don't really see it initially.
Right.
But, I mean, hey, it is what it is. It is what
it is.
Boog is out here buying life-size rabbits and shit like that. See, that wouldn't happen if Boog would have been on the radio. She wouldn't have had time to do all that bullshit that she's doing.
You know what? You're probably right. You are probably right.
But now look at her buying life-size rabbits and shit. Never seen that in the house. Never seen that. And that shit would scare Boog. That shit would scare me. If I woke up in the middle of the night to go pee and I walked in the kitchen to get some water and the fucking rabbit is sitting there, Boog, that's some Boog. I don't see how you do it. I don't, because I'll probably scream, what the fuck? Why you got a rabbit? And look, don't let that shit move. Don't let
like if you come back and it's in a different place.
Man, I'm getting up out of here. I'm not doing that.
Oh my goodness.
Boog and her
Max and Ruby, they've got to be packed away.
Wow.
And then pack them up.
Okay, so you packing up Easter shit. What holiday is coming up?
Well, I just kind of we add a little. Everything goes back to normal, but we do a little summer theme.
Okay, so you don't have a big inflatable 5 for Cinco de Mayo that you put out in the front yard. 5.
And I think I tried looking for an inflatable beer mug. Haven't found it yet. You know, shout out if anybody knows where I can find one. Hit me up.
Or holla. What is that for? Barbecue? You gonna have a beer mug?
The beer could be for Cinco de Mayo, Memorial Day, 4th of July, Labor Day. The whole summer.
Cinco de Mayo is a Mexican holiday, and they drink tequila.
But they drink beer.
Well, okay, I guess they can. I get it. I guess you can. You're right. Right. But so yeah, please pack up all of your Easter shit.
It's going. It is.
All I'm saying, that's how Boog does, though.
It's too much. It's too much.
Family, episode 192. Thank you very much for joining us. You see the social media is at the bottom of the screen. They've been scrolling all through the episode. If you're listening and not looking at the video, is at The Family Radio, at Hey It's T-Boogie, at Gene.com, and at DJ Chillwill. Easy peasy. All right, we will be back with you guys next week, where Boog can hate more on OJ Simpson.
Listen.
More on OJ.
I will hate on him till I am headed up yonder. Say what?
Go look. They starting to play the Naked Gun movies too. So because you know he's in the Naked Gun movies. So they play a lot of TV, Boog. See, you can't escape.
Whatever.
OJ gone, but he not forgotten, Boog.
We need to forget him.
Pour out a love for OJ. Boog, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm certainly not pouring out no alcohol and liquor for him.
Orenthal. Shout out to
Whatever. We're out of here. It's the family.